good, YouTube? My name's Precious, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Now let's get into this video. So, you guys, for today's video, I am going to be talking about my sophomore year experience. Yay, y'all! I just finished with sophomore year, so time to talk about it. Time to talk about what happened, what I did, what I wish I did, what I wish I didn't. You know, everything. Okay, I did this video for freshman year. If you want to see it, it will be in the iCard. But I want to do this every year of high school just to see how I've grown, to see my experience that year and everything like that. So yeah, I want to continue doing this video for every single year of high school, every single year of college, and on and so forth. You know, if y'all want to donate or sign petitions for Black Lives Matter, for the families, for the bills, the laws, there will be a link in my description box. Description box. I was going to say bio. The link in my description box for you guys to donate directly to the families, to sign petitions, to do all of that type of stuff. So y'all make sure y'all go do that, because this Black Lives Matter movement is an extremely big cause. And if you're not donating, if you're not supporting, clearly your morals are out of balance. So I will be unfollowing you, and that's it on that. But yeah, y'all, so we're just gonna get into it. And before we get into this video, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, because we're on the road to 200 subscribers. Y'all, we are on the road to 200 subscribers, y'all, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Y'all, I'm feeling myself. This pink has got me feeling myself. So we're gonna talk about all the specific categories. We're gonna talk about first day. We're gonna talk about boys, friends, clubs and sports. We're gonna talk about last day, anything in between, you know. Okay, so my first day, oh my gosh, my first day, it was good. I kind of was embarrassed. I'm not gonna talk about the situation because it's really embarrassing, and like the person is gonna know that it was me. You said it was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. But yeah, I found out something that day that I will never be doing again. Okay, and so my first day, it was great. I was just it was like I didn't want to go. That was the thing. Like, it was like, school, sophomore year, you know. It's like 7th grade, you know. It's like in between the middle. It's like, can we just go already, you know? The first day, it was great. My first day video is on my channel. I will put it in the iCard, so y'all can go see that, as well as my freshman experience video. I'll put it in iCard. Yeah, so first day was great. I obviously didn't get lost because I knew the school. I had friends in there, stuff to go through. But during the first week or 2 weeks, it was like, for me, it was kind of weird, because I felt like I was saying stuff out of my mouth that I wasn't like clear on, you know. I was saying stuff and people were like questioning, like you know, it felt like it was just weird. Like, I felt like I was just saying stuff and like people weren't understanding, or it was like I wasn't as mature as they was. Like, I hadn't done stuff that they did, and I was just saying stuff, and yeah. So it was kind of weird, and I called my mom and I was crying about it, because I was like, I think this was during school too, I don't know, or I talked to her after school. I was like, Mom, I'm talking to my friends and everything, and like I'm saying stuff and it's just coming out, and I feel like really embarrassed, and I feel like I don't know stuff, and it was just really like, I don't know. My friends don't know that I felt that way, but I did in the beginning. In the beginning, I felt that way, that I didn't know what I was talking about, and that I was just talking. We can talk about friends. So this year, I made new friends. Since I was on the cheer team, obviously, I made new friends, y'all. So they're still my homegirls. They're still my friends. made new friends that way. And I also hung out with my best friend more this year. My best friend Mark, he goes to my school, and my best friend Zariel, she goes to Piper. But this year I got to hang out with Mark more because he goes to my school. And last year, like freshman year, we didn't really hang out because he was in IB, and like it was just different. But now he's not, so we got to eat lunch together not almost every day, but every other day we got to eat lunch together. And it was just fun. I met his friends, we kicked it, period. It was just all good vibes. I had good friends this year. I had good friends, and they will still be my friends in junior year because we're coming out stepping. We're stepping, okay? So yeah, my friends, they were good. I still have the same friends from freshman year. Some of the friends cut off. Some of them I cut off. Well, I didn't really cut them off. We just stopped talking, so we're not as close anymore. And then I officially cut them off because of this whole Black Lives Matter thing. Because clearly we were distant for a reason, and I figured out that reason, and now you're cut. Period. If you know you're cut, you know you're cut. Period. But yeah, so we're not friends anymore. I don't really care, because we're out of here in 2 more years. So if you see me, don't look my way, period. Now we're gonna get into boys. Boys will be boys. No, but I'm serious. High school boys are high school boys. Literally, there's not a one that's different. Basketball, football, sports, literally, boys will be boys. That's all I gotta say. Boys will be boys. I had great boyfriends this year. Great boyfriends. Literally, I got close with one of my boys that are my friend, and literally we're still close to this day. But I have a lot of I don't really have a lot. I have like maybe 4. Not a lot, because, you know, your girl don't want to be labeled as something she's not, period. But they were all good. They're great. We're fine. We're dandy. We're also friends. Junior year, we're coming stepping, period. Sports and clubs. So this year I didn't really do any clubs, which bummed me out. It bummed me. It really bummed me, because last year, since I wasn't doing any sports, I was heavily involved in clubs. Like, I was heavily involved in SGA, which is like I found SGA out, and I always knew about it since middle school, but I didn't really get involved until 8th grade of middle school, and I was like the secretary, I think. So when I got to high school, I was so ready for SGA. And freshman year, I was involved. I went on field trips. I helped plan stuff, like not plan stuff, but I helped decorate for any events and everything. And this year, I didn't do that. Literally, when it was our homecoming, for when we had to decorate our hallways and everything, I helped with that, but that's it. And it really broke my heart, because SGA is so much fun. Like, it's so fun. Sports, bro. Sports takes up so much of your time, bro. It takes up so much of your time. And that's why when student athletes, that's why people pay to go to college for student athletes, bro. Because if you could have good grades and do sports at the same time, bro, you're good, okay? But for me, I'm not really that like, if when I'm doing a sport, it like kind of not takes over, but it's kind of like that's all I could think about. That's all I could think about. I'm not really thinking about my grades. I'm not really thinking about anything else like that. Like, my grades this year, they're not bad. They weren't bad, but they're not to my standard. Like, I'm used to being up there, and like this year it dropped. It didn't drop that hard, but it dropped enough to where I'm disappointed in myself. But yeah, so for me, sports, I do sports, be active and everything like that, but only if you can handle it. I found that out in middle school when I was doing cheer and track in middle school. My grades were not that good, and then when I stopped, they were skyrocket high. I won't be doing sports anymore. Since it's junior year coming up, I got SATs I got other clubs I can do. I'm not going to be doing any sports. I made up my mind, because when SATs and stuff come, I really want to be focused on my grades and stuff so I can get into college. I've been thinking about college a lot, and I need to set up my future. And sports is not really my future. It's not gonna. It's not. It. My sports and my grades clash. They clash. Drama. I wasn't really in any drama, but I heard about the drama from my cheer sisters. I heard about the drama because they were in the drama, but they knew about all the drama. So I knew a lot of stuff. Your girl knew a lot of stuff. But yeah, so I knew a lot of drama. I'm personally not involved in any drama. Pretty girls don't fight, period. But my brother was talking about I'd rather have pretty girls that know how to fight. I never been in a fight. I don't want to be in a fight. So also sophomore year, you know, it took a toll on my mental health. You know, my mind back when it was like ending. You know, before Corona happened, that was like towards then. You know, just everything that happened with Bryce, everything that happened with TJ. You know, it was just a lot going on. A lot of death, and death never puts your mind in the right place. You know, just thinking about it, you thinking about yourself, you thinking about your family. You know, it's a lot of sadness. So it really put my mind. I was like, man, it was just my mind. It was just, some people know, some people don't know. If you don't know, now you know. You know, I'm a really happy person, you know, so not a lot of people know what I'm going through except for my family. So except for people I tell, you know. So I was very emotional, and I'm good at hiding it, you know. So in order to get out of that, I had to get my mom. I'm like, I can't be like this, you know. Back in 7th grade, I was, yo, a lot of people didn't know, but I was going through the ringer. I was going through it, and I was just thinking, man, I can't get like this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be how I was, you know. I was like, I was trying to figure out how to do it. You know, people was talking to me, they wasn't helping. They wasn't really getting it. I was talking to them. I just had to think about my future. I was like, I want to go to college. You know, I want to see my future kids. I want to see my future grandkids. I want to see what I do in the future. I want to see if I have a nonprofit, if I adopt the kids I say I want to adopt, if I I want to see my future. You know, it just that in my mind. I'm a very future person. I like to think about my future. I like to do things that will set me up for the future, you know, and that's what really helped me. It's like, I can't stop now. I gotta keep going to the future, you know. What will happen? What is this? The unknown. The unknown is what gets anybody like, oh my God, is this gonna happen? Oh my gosh, you know, the unknown just make your mind just be like, oh my gosh, I wanna see what happens, you know. So that's really what helped me. So just that, you know, that happened with me sophomore year. Literally, I don't want to get like that ever again, you know. Just death, it never brings happiness, you know. That's somebody you seen on the daily and they just end up dead. Like, whether it's suicidal, whether somebody gets shot, whether it's whatever kind of death, sleep, and you die in your sleep, you know. My friends, they had family members that died. I think it was my friend godmom or grandma or somebody died, and it was just like, that's my friend, they hurting. You know, my friend, you know, it's just hurt me because they my friend, you know. My great grandma, she died. My great grandma is my other great grandma, 93. You know, her death could be creeping up. The death angel, he be knocking, yo. So you just, you know, it's just, death is hard, you know. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know what I was going through when Bryce and TJ and everything like that. A lot of people didn't know then, because I'm good at hiding my emotions, because I want people to be happy, you know. I want people to see me happy and they be happy, you know. So I like to hide it a lot, and that's kind of good, kind of not good. So yeah, it was just that happened sophomore year. Friends, family, all that jazz just helps you get out of that, you know. Now I'm fine, I'm dandy, I'm Gucci. Last day, so as you know, we were online. We were online school because of COVID. We were online because of COVID. So Miss Rona took over. And the last day, I really didn't know. I knew it was the last day of school, but I didn't have work for like a whole week or 2 weeks before it was even the last day. So I didn't really know it was the last day. I was like, oh, it's the last day of school. You know, it wasn't really, it really stopped being like a thing. It stopped being a thing, schoolwork, because teachers weren't giving it. My teachers, they didn't really give work like that. I mean, if they gave work, it wasn't that hard of assignments. So, it was just chill. It was Gucci. Corona, she might say, no, 50% going this day. 50%. I hope it's not like that. If school is like that, I'm literally gonna... It's literally, Corona is literally taking over. Like, I feel like what they should do is they should test everybody for COVID-19. They should test everybody and every child for COVID-19. And then for 2 weeks, they have to stay in their houses. And then that's when school starts, you know? Like, I feel like they should test everybody for Corona. If you have Corona, you can't come to school. If you don't have it, you could come. Period. Simple as that. Test teachers, children. Simple as that. Like, what? Just test people if they have Corona. If you want to do the first week, first 2 weeks, first semester with mask and gloves or whatever, do that, you know. But you shouldn't like make people go one day and the other go one day. That's like, I don't like that. Period. But yeah, y'all, I talked about everything, and hopefully my junior year will be more fun, more exciting, more things, you know. Yeah, I really liked my sophomore year. It was a cool little piece. She did what she did, and she came and she left really fast. So yes, I thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your mom, dad, sister, brother, and uncle to subscribe to my channel. And you guys, I thank you for clicking on this video because you didn't have to, but you did. So I thank you guys, and that's all for today's video. Bye.